Shalawam, shalawam. Shalawam, shalawam. We'll get into this in a minute. We'll give brothers a little bit of time to get up in here. All right, facing the east, giving all praises, honor, and glory be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. Those are the true names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yahawah is the name of the Father. Yah means he, Hawa means to be or to exist or breath. He is, he exists, he is the breath. That is the Father. There's no origin story for the Father. The Father simply is. Bahasham means in the name. Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, Sham meaning name. Yahawashi is the name of the Son. That means he saves, he delivers. Yah, once again, meaning he. Hawashi, meaning to save or to deliver, or is salvation. Put it together, he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. Then once again, Bahasham in the name. Rakah, which means spirit. Kodash, which means holy. So a spirit which is holy, or the Holy Spirit. Put it all together, it's Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. And that's the way that you say and give praises, that's the way that's the names that you need to call upon. And the Lashawan Kodash, the proper Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, not in this fake stuff that you've been given by the colonizers. All right. Second of all, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, which rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us his truth. And Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3, men, women, and children, maintaining themselves, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability. It's your brother Yerami Kazak back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit, power, and strength of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, and Kodash. As always, we're going to get into this one. This one is going to be entitled, Your Spirit is Speaking. Your Spirit is Speaking. All right? And I'm starting a little bit. About 20 seconds. Your spirit is speaking. All right, let's go to, we're going to start over in 1 Corinthians. And 23, okay? Now, actually first, I want to start by typing in, what is a Western mindset? And it says, a Western mindset is a way of thinking based on European traditions. It values individualism, you understand? Logic and personal freedom. All right? You're not that. You coming into this thing, man? All right? You need to lose your fucking self. You need to lose who you was in the world. Your individual lightness. Who you was, who I was. This is what I do. This is what I like. All right? I say this, but I've been saying this for the past 2 weeks. It's a general spirit in Israel. If you cannot figure that out, then you are behind the curve. It's a general spirit. We all come together. So things of the world, which would make you worldly, you need to leave them behind. I did a lesson the other day. If you don't see the elders doing it, you shouldn't do it. Okay? But this is where brothers' minds get into them. And I'm going to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to do something new. Brothers don't talk about this enough. The elders don't do this. Yeah, nigga, it's the reason why the elders don't do this. Yeah, I think Jake be thinking they special. You're not special, bro. You're not special at all, man. You are a baby. You can't even wipe your ass. And you trying to do, you're curious, man. Okay? So once again, a Western mindset is a way of thinking based on European traditions. You're thinking like an Edomite. I've been to the East. The East don't move like the West. It's an entirely different way of thinking. The women move different. The men move different. It's a different level of respect, honor, all right, sincerity. Bro, I dropped my wallet in a Japanese train station, and I kept walking. I didn't even know. Bro, I'm like maybe 2 minutes down the line. This Japanese dude ran up, wallet door, wallet. I'm like, damn, bro. Hey, the water. You know? It's a different mindset over there. Okay? It's a different way of life. It's a different way of thinking. So you growing up as an American, don't sit here and be like you reformed and you changed and you all the way. No. I don't care if you 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years in this thing. No, bro. You haven't reformed all the way. You still got stuff to work out. You still got stuff to clean up. You still got views and things that you haven't fixed yet. And it takes time. And we all understand it takes time. Don't sit here and think that you're fucking clean. Our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. We are as an unclean thing. You're not clean. You're not perfect. You're not good. You're working towards that. It values individualism, logic, and personal freedom. You want to do everything on your own. You want to have personal freedom. That sounds like an independent ass bitch. Okay? That's this Western mindset is what these Ebes be on. I can do bad all by myself. Okay? People with this mindset focus on analytical thoughts, lineal time, and democratic rights. It separates the world into parts to study them. Individualism. People see themselves as separate from society. They value personal goals and unique identity over group harmony. That's not going to get it in this truth. Let's get a precept. All right. This is Philippians 3:16. Nevertheless, whereto we have already obtained, let us walk by the same rule. Let us mind the same thing. This is what we're supposed to do. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as you have us for an example. So once again, if you do not see the elders doing it, you should not do it. If you don't see other brothers doing it, you should not be doing it. This is very simple. Just look around Israel, bro. Just look around Israel. Okay? Do you see brothers showing their wives? Do you see that? Who do you see doing that? To be honest. Do you see family photos? Are we doing the pajama shit at Christmas? We don't do no damn Christmas. Are we doing the family photos like that? No. Brother put IUIC, that's a great example. And them motherfuckers bugged the hell out. All right? So if you are doing certain things like that, then you are aligning yourself with the bug outs. IUIC does that to show what? They want to show a family unity type spirit, and they want to appeal to the world. Look at us with our family. Look at us with our wives. Look at us. No, motherfucker. All right? You don't need to have your wives out there. Point blank, period. Man, hold up, man. Let me go get this, man. All right? Let me go get this. One of the elders said it the best way. Let me see if I can find it. It was at the Passover is not a lamb dinner. All right, let's run it back. Let's run it back. I'm going to let Elder Apostle Hard break it down.
And they talking about, yeah, this can't win against the shit. So with FOPE, F-O-P-E, they talking about, they showing that place that they got, that glorious spot that they got for the Passover, talking about we got a bathroom for the sisters and shit. And over here we're going to have entertainment. We're going to have a band. We're going to have the house band, the Hebrew Israelite house band. Didn't I tell you that the Passover is a solemn assembly, man? When you look up the root word, doesn't it say a restrain to arrest?
That's what it
says. To lock down?
That's what it says.
Hey, a woman don't like to feel like they locked down, man. You know, I'm going to tell you by experience, man. They don't like the way. When I used to go out to them clubs, and I used to sit a woman down, I used to make sure she was right at the point of the wall. And I didn't realize I was doing that. And then after about a month, you know, at first I didn't want to deal with you. I said, what did I do? Because you sat me down, you had me locked in. A woman does not like to be, and I didn't even realize that, man. Because I'm looking at her like a lion looks at his prey. And that's how you supposed to, and that's what women like, man. That's what women like. You don't ask her for the sex, you take it, man.
Exactly.
Goodfellas, remember with what's his name?
Henry Hill.
When he was dealing with that woman, and he kind of cut like he was a lion, and she was digging all that, man. That's the problem with you black men. You asking for the sex.
Yeah, man.
And if she says she got a headache, okay, baby, get you a woman down across.
That's right.
Downtown, get it, you know, across town.
I understand, bro. We not fucking soft, man. Your woman is your glory. Okay? Your woman is your glory. That's your glory. Key word. Yours. She belongs to you. Your possession. So that Western mindset of women crush Wednesday, men crush Monday, all that little soft ass weekend, bro, I hated that shit in the world. You know I hate that shit in this truth. We don't do that bullshit. We not on here to show our women. Your woman belongs to you. You keep her in your house. You don't put her out there. She's not for show. At all, man. At all. If you can't get this, bro, you ain't getting it. Lose the Western mindset. Lose the Western ways. And I ain't trying to jump, man, fuck it. I ain't trying to jump on the brother too much. But he talking about he reformed. Motherfucker, you just had a lineup. You just had a lineup literally 2 weeks ago. Talking about you reformed. You're not reformed, bro. All right? You are not reformed. You got a lot of growing to do. And that's something that you can't see in yourself. I done corrected you twice. And brothers told you to just shut up and take it. But you like, but this, but that, but this. Motherfucker, but what? Shut up. Yeah, like we just talking for no reason. That's my opinion. It ain't my opinion. I don't have no opinion towards you. This is the thing with babes, man. You hard-headed. And you don't think that fire burns. We're not telling you this to knock you down, or we telling you this to lift you up. We telling you this to correct you. Your foundation is off. Your foundation ain't proper. Your foundation ain't solid. You're eventually going to stumble, man. If you continue in the way that you go, trying to make up things and do things. I say this all the time, bro. You are a leader. You step into this position, you are a leader now. You are a teacher now. So what you put out there, the sheep is going to follow. All right? You have a lot of souls that you are touching and dealing with. Okay? Let's keep it going. Let's go get that Proverbs. This is Proverbs 30 and 19. The way of an eagle in the air. No, Salakia, verse 18. There be 3 things which are too wonderful for me, yea, 4 which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid. It's not for you to know how a man deals with his woman. That's none of your business. And he shouldn't put that out. It's not for you to know. Do you understand by putting your woman out here? Bro, it's some brothers that's going to like your woman. You understand that? It's some brother, damn, your brother wife look good. These niggas is wicked. But you don't put her out there because that's temptation to wicked niggas. So you got to understand to keep your treasure locked up, sealed up. That's why we don't do no PDA. The fuck you need to see me and my woman for? You don't need to see me and my woman. You may not believe this. You may think the world is all cuddly and cupcakes and shit. But niggas will kill you and take your bitch. All right? It's brothers out there scheming right now to take your woman. To deprive you of your glory. But you don't know how to keep treasure locked up. It's the same thing with these jakes that be trying to be flashy with their jewelry, their cars, their clothes. You want to be too damn flashy, and it's the same thing, man, in the hood. And then they end up getting robbed. That's the same thing with women. Brothers like to take your glory. Wicked niggas. Okay? The brother said opinions itself is a European concept from the 18th century. We don't speak from opinions. So for that brother to say I'm speaking from an opinion, you ain't fucking listening. Even further, it stems back to the Greeks and Romans before the labeling of opinion came about. So having opinions is Esau's wickedness. We speak as the oracles of power. We speak from the laws, commandments, and the law and the testimony. That's what we speak from. The laws, commandments, and statutes. It's a certain way in Israel that you must maintain yourself. Let's go get that. A bishop. This is 1 Timothy 3 and 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire for good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach. All right? That doesn't mean you just got to have one woman. That means your woman has to be what? She has to be in this thing as well. She has to know the correct way and proper way to carry herself. All right? Hold up, man. Let me tell these kids to be quiet. Y'all know I'm doing a lesson, right? Yeah, y'all being too loud. Go ahead. What are you doing? Just go in the front room with her. Go watch TV. Just wait. I'll be done in about an hour. All right, Salaki. Like I say, y'all know I'm in the homeschool now, man. All right. So That doesn't mean that a man only has to have one woman, but his woman has to be knowing what to do in this truth. She has to know that she can't be with nobody else. She has to know how to carry herself, how to be shamefaced. Do you women know what shamefaced is? All right? Feeling ashamed about yourself because you messed up. Knowing your purpose. Childbearing. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, not constantly messing up over and over and over. Not when brothers rebuke you and correct you and you talking about, nah, that's your opinion, Ock. The fuck is you talking to? Boy, what? But that's your spirit speaking. Your spirit doesn't agree with what we agree with. Ultimately, and I pray it's not like that. But your spirit is speaking. When these things are coming out and you're getting the correction and you're getting a rebuke and you're getting a reproof, your spirit is on a whole nother wavelength. You're not on the same page with us. When you're not on the same page with us, bro, you're falling behind. We in chapter 14, you in chapter 10 still, and you trying to figure out what's going on because we talking about something totally different now. Your spirit ain't with us right now because you're trying to do other shit other than reading the book, other than working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You worrying about your profile picture. Motherfucker change his profile picture every damn day. I'm like, this shit don't matter, bro. All right? Be consistent. I ain't knocking brothers, but I ain't changed my profile picture in 2 years. What the fuck? What I got to do with that? I represent Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. That's it. I represent Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. I don't have to do anything else. You know what it is. I stand boldly for that name. You know what it is. Okay? Yeah, Kakuma, you've been Kakuma forever. I've been seeing that shit. I know Kakuma. When I see Kakuma come in anywhere, I know that profile picture. When I see Matazaba come in, I know that profile picture. When I see Abaniah come in, I know that Benjamin profile picture. Even though Brother Levi, he used to think he was Benjamin, I know that profile picture. When I see Alliance of the 12 come in, I know that profile picture. All right? Yahawah, I know his profile picture. Okay? When I see the elders pop up on YouTube, they don't change nothing. Elder Apostle Gabar, daily edification. It's been those two men forever. As you can see, Elder Apostle Tahar, his has been the same. Never changed it. All right? We don't change. That's why the scripture says, meddle not with a man that is given to change. In everything, bro. If you constantly changing your profile picture and things of that nature, you might change up the doctrine. And bro, you open yourself up for this. Really, all you gotta do is shut the fuck up and do the work. All right? Now you opened up for an examination because you can't examine yourself to see if you be in this faith. So we gotta tell you, bro, things that you be doing is really not of this faith. I told you, bro, we don't get lineups. All right? You said some shit along the lines of, I could say the same thing about y'all working on the Sabbath. Some shit like that. I'm like, nigga, what you talking? That's totally different. All right? That's totally different. You understand? So your spirit was speaking. And it was showing me that you're falling upon a reprobate spirit, a rebellious type of spirit, if you don't correct that shit. Now, after a couple times, you finally understood. And you finally was like, okay, you know, my bad. But it took a long time, though. You got to understand what you're coming into. Brothers ain't playing about that shit. You was about to, you know, brothers see that? They all, man, what, this nigga got line up? Nigga got his hair lined up. What the fuck? You understand? And that was going to be a notch on your reputation. All right? Verse 3. Not given to wine, no striker, not greedy, of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous. If you're patient, you're a thinking man. You're going to think about things that you do and the consequences of your actions. You're not going to be sitting back here contemplating and thinking and changing every single day. Jake, you can't even sit still. When I see you changing your profile picture and changing everything about yourself, it's like that Jake's spirit cannot sit still. Jake can't sit still. You're not confident with yourself. You're not confident with yourself, bro. Where the faith? We don't have to change anything. We have 100% truth. So it's girly shit. I used to date a bitch in the world, man. She used to change her hair every month. She got a new wig on. Blah, blah, blah. Or she go get some extensions, some braids. It's back when I was wicked. Wicked woman is wicked man. You know, wicked woman is giving as a portion to a wicked man. So she used to change. Changing the color of that shit. Blah, blah, blah. You understand? That's wickedness. Meddle not with a person that is given into change. Jake, be consistent. If you changing every single week, you understand? How am I? I'm looking for you and I'm like, I know a brother by his profile picture. And I'm like, man, where the brother at? I done passed you 100 times because you done changed it up. Now I can't even recognize you. I'm like, oh, that's him? He done changed it again? You got to be consistent. Four, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of power? If you can't rule over your body, your temple, you understand? Then you don't deserve to be dealing with the church because you're going to destroy them as well. Because you're corrupt. You're chaotic. All right? Brian's worst nightmare. What you talking about? Nice Section 8 housing. All right? Bitch, I pay a mortgage. You get the fuck up out of here. It be these crackers, man. These motherfuckers crackers, bro. All right? And I don't care if you an Israelite. You a cracker to me now. Why you come up here trying to make some type of joke, and that joke ain't even true? You a slanderer and you a liar. I ain't never been on Section 8, bitch. And I'm not knocking brothers that's on Section 8. All right? But I always had a job. I always worked. I always hustled. All right, let me get some of y'all brothers' precepts. Sirach 3:24. As a matter of fact, we're going to start at 20. Sirach 3:20. For the power of Yahawah is great, and he is honored of the lowly. The lowly, not trying to lift yourself up, not trying to be more than what you are. Okay? I thought I muted this dude. Did somebody unmute him? Man, get this dude up out of here. I'm going to block him. All right. For the power of Yahawah is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. Okay? So, bro, just do what is in front of you. Teach what has been taught. Don't get caught up on everything else, trying to do too much. You want to make a name for yourself. You want to be in the spotlight. No, that's not it. Because once you put in the spotlight, that examination is going to find out it's a lot of flaws in you. It's a lot of flaws in a lot of brothers, man. All right? Play your position. Verse 21 again. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search out the things that are above thy strength. Your strength, your level of understanding, your knowledge. You're on a different level. The elders say it all the time. This brother think he's up on the level, but you're not. You think you up on the level, but you're not up on the level. And that's not to boast us. But brother, you not up on the level yet. Okay? You are not. Verse 22. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand. We're given the unction to know all things. We're being showed so much. Okay? We're being showed so much. Sit back, soak it in. Meditate. Verse 24, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment. Exactly. Let's get Jeremiah. Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So, to that brother, bro, your heart, your mind is messing with you right now. It's telling you that I'm making an opinion on you when the other brothers is telling you to shut up and take the rebuke and take the correction. You see? You thinking a totally different way than the congregation. How many times have we brought out, in general, about weaves, bundles, wigs, all that type of stuff? Bro, we in this truth, man. We are not promoting that. We're not pushing that. Okay? Our women, we teaching our women better. I don't want my woman wearing no cancer-ass wig. You help your woman, as a real man, you help your woman grow out her natural hair. You teach her how to grow out her natural hair. You look into products. Hey, babe, this going to help your hair grow. Boom, boom, boom. And then the Most High put a spirit in her to help her hair grow. Right? You find certain things. Like, man, I found, I use Brazil nut oil. Right? That's a solid little oil you can use. It's good for the skin. It's good for the body. Okay? Coconut oil, olive oil. These things help your beard, your hair grow, your body, maintain moisture. So we learn how to take care of these bodies. We learn stop putting all these chemicals in your hair. Stop putting all these chemicals on your face. My wife don't wear makeup. She used to wear makeup. She don't wear it no more because I cut that shit out. That's a man putting his house in order. So we're not promoting all the ways of the world that our women used to be attached to. We're not seeking after that. That's why if you still have an attraction for these hood-ass bitches, all right, you have an attraction for that curse that's upon them. You want that fake hair. You want that wig. You want that blonde hair. You want that blonde hair cleavage showing, big butt heifer. That's what you want. And that's something that you got to fight. You want that loud mouth ghetto, fuck you in the car type bitch. That's something that you got to fight, bro. You understand? That's not the way that we supposed to be. Going back to PDA. Woman trying to kiss you all up in public. No, man. Okay? My woman lucky if I hold her hand. Nah, but I hold her hand, though. But we men. You're not going to be all cuddled up on your woman, bro. It's not good to be all cuddled up on your woman. Okay, let's get that. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. You see me in public, if ever, I'm not going to be cuddled up under my woman. I'm not going to be up under my woman all night in the bed. Oh, baby. I got a life. I got things to do. She is not my priority. Your woman's not your priority? No, nigga. She's not my priority. Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi is my priority. That's cold. Oh, so what? You have a Western mindset. You don't understand what's important at this point in time. If we don't make it into the kingdom, we all dying. The whole household. You understand? So a real woman is going to respect her man preaching this word and seeking Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi over him spending time with her. A real woman, all right? These wicked ass women produce simps. And that's simpish to put a profile picture up with you kissing your woman, bro. You falling upon a simp path. Okay? Yeah, brother said, who puts his woman first gets treated like the bitch he is. Exactly. What was that shit with Jahim? You better put that woman first? No. You don't put no woman first. Motherfucker, I'm the prize. You understand that? I'm the prize. You ain't putting no woman first. You women take the back burner to the men. This is what you don't understand. You better get in a ruling class mentality, man. You think you even with a woman. You're not even with a woman. You're higher than the woman. Ain't on no same level playing field. So give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. It's not good to be all up under a woman, man. And that's why I said to the brother, bro, you young. You must be young. You got to be like 19, 20 or something like that. I mean, damn. Because you ain't lived. And you got to get your heart broken, bro. I guess that's what it is. You caught up on these women too much. You got to have a bitch dog you the hell out. So you will start hating these women. You got to understand what a woman will do to you. You putting too much trust in these women. You lifting up the woman. That's that same woman worshiping type spirit that Esau wants you to be in. So once again, like I'm telling you, you're not in the same spirit as the Ahtham. You're in a different spirit, a Western mindset. Hey, Shalawam to my brother Shabai. This is Sirach 33 and 19. And it reads, give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou liveth, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. Exactly. You don't give power to a woman. You don't allow your woman to make decisions in the household. Okay? Now y'all come together, y'all communicate, y'all talk, y'all discuss things, but at the end of the day, my woman know I got the final say. Because I'm running this shit. I wear the pants. That's according to the scriptures. I don't care if I don't have a job. I still make all the decisions. Really, if you understand this, brothers, what your woman makes is yours. Her money is yours. Her income is yours. She is your possession, correct? But most brothers got a Western mindset. So you can't comprehend that. And you women ain't going to support that either. But that's what the scriptures says. Okay? Your woman is your possession. Everything that she does belongs to you. Whether it be job, savings, finances, car, etc., etc. You understand? And you women have a hard time supporting that. Because you women are not biblically minded. You don't mind the things of the scriptures. Okay? Let's go back to that Timothy. There's some more over there. 1 Timothy 3, And 6, not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride. This is what happens to brothers, man. You start producing some lessons. You getting hundreds of views. You getting comments and shares. You letting all this carnal ass shit lift you up with pride. You think because you got all these Christians on your comment board, like, oh, beautiful lesson, brother. Keep teaching in the name of Jesus Christ. You got all that shit going on. Okay? You thinking that you on a level. You thinking that you on the same level as the elders, apostles, and bishops right now, bro. And that would bring you out of your mouth to say, that's your opinion. Motherfuckers say, that's my opinion. That's my opinion, huh? I'm not teaching from the scriptures. Okay? Like I have a personal grudge against you. But I don't know you from a can of paint. If I see some shit is off, I'ma say it. And most brothers ain't gonna say it. But I'ma say it. Because I'm actually caring about your livelihood. I'm actually caring about your future. I'm actually caring about you growing as an individual. I'm caring about you making it to the kingdom. I'm caring about my brother. I'm forbearing with my brother. Some of our brothers is hard-headed. All right? Some of our brothers use Chat GPT to do their explanations. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to bear with these brothers, man. Okay? Oh, the brother said he wrote it himself. It didn't really seem like you wrote it yourself. Salakia, bro. All right? But if we make mistakes, we own up to it. Okay? If you wrote that yourself, Amana wa Allah, that was a beautiful breakdown then. All right? That was beautiful, bro. Okay? You just missed one point. One point was the field is the earth. The field is the earth. But everything else, yeah, you did it. That was great. So if you could do that, if you could do that, bro, you could do a lesson. Because that was solid with the precepts and everything. Like, you sound better than Chat GPT. So you need to take that energy and apply that to doing a lesson. It's time for you to get out there. It's time. Not for you to hit a corner, but it's time for you to actually start producing lessons. Because you know it. You broke that down beautifully, man. All right, so keeping it going. 1 Timothy 3:6. Not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil. This is what pride does. You lifting yourself up through your so-called accomplishments. We didn't accomplish nothing. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi brought us. He put us in these positions. Verse 7. Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil. What I say all the time, reputation, your report. You must have a good report. Likewise, must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy of filthy lucre. Grave, respectable, venerable, deserving of respect. This comes over time. It ain't just going to come overnight. It ain't just going to come in 1 year. It comes over time, man. Consistency. Okay? You need to be consistent. Verse 9, holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience. Are you pure with this? Are you keeping it Kodash, set apart, holy? And let these also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless. Okay? You know? And Amanu wa Allah, you not your father, bro. Okay? My father is not he's not an eloquent speaker or nothing like that. That has nothing to do with us. You know? You are not your father. So don't you saying I get nervous, I got it from my dad? Nah. Pray on it. As you say, I'm praying about it. And that's why you gotta really, brothers, don't let your past hold you down. Just flow through the spirit. So what if you ain't a good speaker or a good talker or you stutter or whatever? Bro, there's some brothers out here, they stutter and they still coming through with the precepts and things of that nature. That's just how Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi made you. Okay? I remember I watch Amawah and Abad, right? You know, and that brother has like a raspy voice. And when I first started watching him, I was like, you know, I don't know, but I got used to it. And he's like one of my favorite brothers to watch now. You know what I'm saying? The brother out of DC. You know, Mysteries of the Kingdom. That brother has a different type of voice. But I like his voice now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's comfortable listening to him. All right. Elder Apostle Ricard, you know his voice off the rip. Right? So don't allow these carnal things and the perceptions and what brothers is going to think about you deter you from doing a lesson, because all that is a demon. That's the same thing that Moses said to Yahawah. Okay? That's the same thing. You know, so don't let all that type of stuff stop you. I get that for you, bro. Luke 12:12 in the AMP. For the Holy Spirit will teach you in that very hour what you ought to say. Come. So lean on to it. Trust in it. It be times I just hit the button, man. Just hit the button. And do your thing. Trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yah. This is about faith. Okay? It's about faith. Right? Like, as y'all notice this dude, Jamie, he came in, he said, what translation are you reading? Off rip, I could discern that's a demon. He coming in here with some foolish questions. Okay? He not listening to the message. He's like, well, that translation, we don't use that. Man, shut your dumb ass up. Right? So, but the Spirit revealed that. Off the rip. So when you flowing in it, it's like battle, truly. Okay? You're going to see an attack coming in from the right. You're going to see an attack coming in from the left. Boom, boom, boom. Choo, cut. Okay? Listen to the message. Stop worrying about the translations. Stop worrying about the chart. Stop worrying about if Yahawashi, whatever. Stop worrying about the names. We tell you the correct and the proper name. But you want to argue over it. You want to say it's Jesus. You want to say it's Yahuwah. You want to say it's Yahweh, Yeshua, whatever. That's your problem. That's your issue. That's a personal problem. Like Prayer and Mercy say, that's an opinion. That's your opinion. I think I'm going to use that shit all week, man. That's your opinion, Oh, man. Back to 1 Timothy 3. Verse 8 again. Likewise must the deacons be grave, deserving of respect. Not double-tongued. You can't be biting and saying stuff and not standing on it. You can't go back and change it. Can't say one thing and then say another thing. You got to stand on it. If you go off and make a mistake, make a correction. Own up to it. Hold yourself accountable. Don't say this, blah, 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 but. No, ain't no buts. It's you showing yourself to be a man, man. All right? Let me see what the brother said. I almost posted a video until I realized I said the path to the kingdom is narrow instead of salvation. That could have threw some sheep off coming into the truth. I mean, it is a narrow path with only one man can walk through. I don't think that was, that's straight. Look, see, that goes Jamie. That goes Jamie's spirit speaking out. He said, you got a UFO shining on black people, man. You got other things to worry about. Yeah, and we knew you was going to come out and expose yourself, Jamie. Okay? Who is Jamie? JK, pay attention to the comment board, bro. This is Jamie right here. I can't even pin his comment. All right? But the point is, you in here in my live watching, and you got disagreements. Like, why you in here, though? What's your issue? Why you in here, bro? If you don't like us and you don't respect us and you don't believe in what we preaching, why are you in here? You know what I'm saying? You come up. I got time. I got a little bit of time. Yeah,
Hello?
what's your issue, bro? Hello?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm sorry. So because I disagree with what you say, you think I shouldn't interact with people who I disagree with? Is that what you're saying?
You're full of debate, though.
You said I don't like you. Who told you that? I disagree with you. Does that mean I don't like you?
Explain your point when you said you got a UFO shining on black people, man. You got other things to worry about. What does that mean?
He has a UFO, an unidentified flying object, shining over black people. What could that possibly mean? What does that have to do with whatever you believe in? What you think you're like coming from aliens? I'm curious. What does the UFO have to do with anything?
This is Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of power are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahawah is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. And then also, hold up, Matthew 24. And I'll get verse 31. And then he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So those so-called UFOs, which are identified, are the chariots of God. That's his ships that he's going to come and gather so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans with. So it has everything to do with what I'm teaching.
So those angels or those chariots, I'm sorry, are material objects.
Yeah, they're supernatural objects.
Well, that's not what I said. I said they're material objects, things you can see.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right, if you believe that, sure. I'm not going to argue against that. Again, I'm Latino too. I'm from Bolivia. I don't know where I fit into your chart,
You
but
definitely fit in. You Bolivia, I think you Naphtali? Let me go see. You would be of the Northern Kingdom. Your father is Bolivian?
yes, he's from Bolivia. Both my mother and my father. Both of them.
So now you would be Asher. All right.
Okay.
The Colombians to the Uruguayans. Bolivia is in the middle of that.
Yeah, but oh, I understand that. The thing I wanted to point out is I don't dislike you. You said that because I made that comment, I don't like you, or because I disagree with you, I shouldn't be in here. I mean, I'm not trying to start a debate, and I don't think that would be appropriate. But
Yeah, I got you, bro.
my
I
comment.
got you.
Yeah. I mean, I'll leave you to it then.
Hold up. Because this is
Go
nothing
ahead.
is by chance. Like,
Yeah.
do you believe in free will, or you think we have no free will?
No, I mean, yes, God made us with free will.
You think he made us with free will?
I believe that.
And you said God. So have you actually read the Bible
I
about
have.
it?
Regarding free will,
Yeah, regarding free will.
I don't know if I have any scripture off the top of my head, but I'd like to hear what you think about it. Sure.
Okay, this is
But
Ephesians 1
okay.
and 4 and 5. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. So before the world was ever created, he chose his chosen ones.
I
Right?
agree with that. Yes.
That we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children. And it says Jesus Christ, but his true name is Yahawashi. That's in the Hebrew. By Yahawashi to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. So everything is moving according to the will of the Father. Wherever it's really, if you look at it, it's like a movie. It's a story. It's already written. We're just living in it. So it's really no free will for us. We just, he woke up his prophets again. Now they're out here. Like that's just how it is.
Okay, I agree with you in respect to the fact that definitely some are elect. I agree with that. But I also think that there is some people in a certain way, they are not saved, and that's because of their own free will. Because also in Timothy, in a certain verse, it says that God, or whatever name you would give him, the appropriate name,
Yahawah.
desires this. Yes, Yahawah desires the salvation of all men. No,
All men of Israel. Because
that's not
Israel,
what the verse says.
can you find the verse for me? I can break it down for you.
Well, I'm driving right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm on the road, so
Okay, yeah, I got you. So I'm gonna get you something. This is Isaiah 45 and 17. And it reads, but Israel, now as you can see, the 12 tribes of Israel, we stem from Israel, whose name was Jacob. It was later changed to Israel. He is the forefather of our nation, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They are the chosen. Even though Abraham had multiple sons, Isaac was the chosen son. Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau. Jacob was the chosen son. Okay, so then Jacob had 12 sons, and this is why you know the 12 tribes, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So Israel, this is talking about our entire nation, shall be saved in Yahawah, the Lord, with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Only Israel. It's not talking about any other nation. He's only dealing with his people. If you look at history, then you understand that we were the people that were oppressed. Your people, people in Bolivia, people in Colombia, people in Uruguay, people in Argentina, etc., they were conquered by what? The
Spanish. Yes.
Yes.
The Spanish.
The Portuguese, the French, etc., the British. That's who you know as the so-called Edomites of the Bible, the so-called YT man. They conquered us, but that was all according to the book. So just as my people, I'm from Scotland. My people go back to Scotland, but you would hear about Black Irish, Black Scottish. So-called Black people dwelt in Ireland, Scotland, etc. So we were also conquered, brought over here. So we have been rejoined. We are in an oppressed state together, dwelling amongst one another. And that's according to the scriptures as well. So we are the people that the Most High, Yahawah, is going to come and save through his son, Yahawashi. He's not saving everybody.
I understand that, and I get that not all are meant to be saved, but I don't know. I feel it's kind of, I guess feelings don't matter over facts, so I'm not even going to mention that.
That's a good thing to say.
Yes.
That's great.
No, yeah, that's the truth, right? Facts over feelings, 100%. Well, I appreciate it. You gave me a lot to think about. Yeah.
Bro, you were Israelite, bro. I believe it. Like your spirit is chill. You're actually listening. I believe you to be an Israelite for real.
Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't come to spread any hate, and I apologize if my initial comment came off in a certain way. But yeah, I appreciate this.
Now you good, man. I suggest you follow it. I'll be live every day. Ask any questions pertaining to the Bible, for real. Anything. If you got anything right now, ask it. And it's
Okay.
actually a GMS Bolivia. It's a brother down there that teaches. He teaches in Spanish.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, no, I was born here, you know, in America, I mean.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
yeah. But I am Bolivian. My parents are Bolivian. So, yeah, I'm curious what you have to say. And I will drop a follow right now, actually.
Let me show you
All right.
this brother, man. Look. It's a brother down in Bolivia.
Oh, yeah, he's in one of our departments. I'm
He's an
not from that
Israelite.
department. Yeah, I see that. He's from La Paz.
Oh, you
All
know
right,
where
yeah.
he's at? That's tight.
I do know. I do know. I'm not from that department. It's up in the north, but I've been there before.
Wow, that's tight. That's tight. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I appreciate the conversation. I'll leave you to it now. Thank
All
you.
right, bro. I'm gonna send you his page, man. But hey, Shalawam, Shalawam.
Yeah, definitely. I dropped you a follow, so yeah, let me
I
know.
followed you back.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Peace. Hey, we got people all over the planet, man. You know, we got our brothers and sisters down there in South America, and Yahawah is waking them up, as you can see. You know, that brother is an Israelite, most definitely. All right, he would be of the tribe of Asher. Bolivia is right beside Brazil, you know? So that's why we try the spirit by the spirit. Let's get that. This is 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of power, because many false prophets are going out into the world. So you have to prove a friend. You have to try individuals. As I read in 1 Timothy 3rd chapter, you have to be proved. You have to be grave. You have to be deserving of respect. You have to be tried. And the Most High is going to try you through this fire. Right? So don't just assume, you know, at the end of the day, because somebody may be light skinned or look YT or anything like that. You got to try the spirit, man. You know? Let me see what y'all brothers saying, man. Yeah, Romans 9:13. We could get that. We could get that. All right, let's go get that Romans 9:13. And it reads, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And Jacob is what? Once again, Israel, the Israelites. Yahawah loves Jacob. He hates Esau. In this movie, that's the hero, in a sense, and that's the villain. That's the nations that are pitted against one another. Every other nation is just a standby nation. They just NPCs. They just, you know, they doing what they supposed to do. All right? But these are the main, you know, protagonists and antagonists. All right? Verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with power? Power forbid. So are you calling the Most High unrighteous because he hates a nation? No, you can't. Okay? It's okay to hate. You can hate your oppressors, man. Brothers hate paying taxes. I hate going to work. I hate paying bills. I hate when they calling me asking me for a payment. I hate that. I hate that I got to go to work and I don't get to spend time with my kids all day. Okay? I hate that if I send my kids to daycare, I got to worry about them and the way they're being treated. You understand? So therefore, I would rather suffer making money and do homeschool because I can supervise them and I know I can teach them what I'm supposed to teach them the correct way. I hate the education system. I hate the pharmaceutical system that is destroying our people. Got them addicted to witchcraft. Okay, pills that's destroying them. Antibiotics. All right? You know? So, hey, bro, we supposed to hate wickedness. You know? That's the Most High spirit. Verse 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of power that showeth mercy. It's no free will. Whoever the Most High wants to destroy, he will destroy. Whoever he wants to preserve, he will preserve. You understand? The only thing you can really do is pray that you are Israelite, because that's who salvation is promised to. And what? Pray, fast, try to make it through. Do your best. Learn about you as a people, right? Understand what's really going on in the world. Listen to the prophets that he have raised up. Okay? Brothers are not speaking from their opinion, but we're speaking from the oracles of power, man. The laws, commandments, and statutes. We're speaking through the spirit of prophecy. All right? Verse 17, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. For you individuals that's wondering, well, why did God send us into slavery? To what? To show his power. He sent us into this nation to show his power so he can be glorified. He brought us to our lowest state. And then he's bringing us back up to glorify him. Because through him, we're going to triumph. Through him, we're going to make it. Not of our own opinion, not of our own will, not of our own ability, but of spiritual powers. Right? You know? And hey, chariots, because we was talking with Jamie about chariots. Chariots, they can be here and gone the next. You understand? As a matter of fact, let's get that video. Let's go get that video. All right. I got a video to show. Brothers had put it in the chat yesterday. It's a beautiful video. I'll bring it out. Bring it out. Where that joint at, man? Right here.
All right, y'all, check this one out. This is a good one. This is a great one, if you ask me. Check out the speed of these UFOs. Watch this. Saw that? The first one broke out.
Run that back. Run that back.
All right, y'all, check this one out. This is a good one. This is a great one, if you ask me. Check out the speed of these UFOs. Watch this. Saw that? The first one broke out. The first one left. And then the second one just followed right behind it. Wow. I mean, this right here, this is not reverse engineered. I really, matter of fact, I know this is not us. Because flying at that speed, the inertia at that speed would turn us to jello, right?
Yep. That's the angels. And we will be able to do that in the kingdom. Having those everlasting bodies, having different bodies changed in the twinkling of an eye. Okay?
Real good. This is, but obviously, as you can see, this is worth sharing, right? Wow. This is crazy. Look at this in slow-mo. Saw that? Yeah. I'm calling UFOs.
Right? So that's chariots, man. Okay? That's the ability and the power that the Most High has in store for these Edomites. They will not be able to fight against the power, man. Okay? Not at all. It's no way. It's impossible. Let me see. I had right here. I'm going to bring this one out. When you realize these are actually real UFOs, these are chariots. This one, USS Trepang, 1979, captured this one. All right. This one, 1990. These are over the years. Look at that one. All right. That right there is the Tic Tac. That's in Zechariah, the 5th chapter. The Tic Tac, or they call it the cigar. Okay, that's pretty much it right there. But they come in many different shapes, forms, sizes, etc., etc. The Bible speaks about them This is how his elect men will be saved. No wicked Israelites will go on the chariots. None. They will be gathered up a different type of way. All right. But if you're in America, you're going to be destroyed. Okay. If you're wicked. But if you're like a wicked Israelite and you're in Africa or something, then he's going to gather you up a different type of way and he's going to slay you. Okay. So it's coming, man. Salvation is coming. But that's pretty much the lesson right there. I'm going to end it right there. All right. The point has been made. Okay. We don't do no PDA, man. Okay. Summarizing it once again is we don't do no public display of affection. We don't do that. That's not what we do. We are men. Your woman is your prize. Okay. So leave that Western mindset behind. Leave all that Western type of things that you used to do, leave that all behind. All right? That lovey-dovey attitude. You need to gird up your loins like a man. We are at battle, man. And what's the point of you showing public affection to your woman in the public? What's the point? For other brothers to see? See, that's why I'm saying your spirit is speaking that it's off. Because that you should know not to do that. But young brothers, all right, you know, you have a lot to learn. Yeah, like I knew the brother wasn't going to show up because he's offended and he's hurt. But it's all good, though. You know, maybe he's watching on the outside. All right. The brother is a little high-minded. He's thinking that he's good because his page is blowing up. You know, you got people gassing him up on his page. That's why I'm telling you, brothers, bro, don't let these damn comments and views and shares go to your head, bro. This shit not real. JK told you earlier, man, the internet is for the birds. The internet is for the birds, man. So don't let this stuff go to your head, man. Okay? Yeah. He thinking he young and he mighty and I think bro got like 2 years in this truth, man. You know? If that. And we trying to help the brother. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this, bro. In the world, I didn't do no PDA. I ain't do no PDA in the world. Bro, that shit is shamed upon. Ooh, he with his girl. He kissing his girl. Like, you should have learned that in high school. You should have learned not to be like that in high school or in middle school. You know? Come on, man. So that Western mindset, you got to leave that behind. Walk into your new man. Leave behind all those old ways. And if you're not sure, then ask. Okay? And furthermore, going back to changing your profile picture every day is like, come on, bro. That's why, once again, your spirit is speaking out that you're not stable. You're not settled. You're not confident. You're not sure of yourself. Yeah, don't be winging it out here. You know? But hey, if there's any questions at all, throw them in the comment board. All right? I pray that brother Jamie do come back, man. That brother seems sincere. I pray that brother come back. I don't think we got no Asherites up in here. That brother Asher, man. That's what's up. Asher's cool. I like Asher. I asked Yahawah give me some Peruvian women. That's Asher. Yeah, he apologized and everything. He a cool little brother. He got an okay spirit about him, man. All right. So, all right, Khan, I don't see no questions. Okay, so, hey, I'm going to get up on out of here. Hey, just, man, do what you're supposed to do. Don't be extra. If you don't see other brothers doing it, don't do it, bro. Okay? You know? All right? This ain't all about you. This is bigger than you. You're an ambassador now. You're a teacher. You're a leader. This is bigger than you. Remember that. You represent a team. Look at Ja Morant. For brothers that know about NBA, Ja Morant, nobody wants to touch him now. Because he's what? He's a problem. He always keeps a GUN, like he's an issue. So they're not trying to give him a max deal or none of that. When he's talented as hell, but he can't stay out of trouble. He's often getting rebuked. Okay? You don't want to be like that. He's not consistent. That's the thing, man. You're not consistent. You need to be consistently righteous. Consistently doing the right thing. Consistently, as the scriptures say, don't be weary in doing good deeds. Don't be weary in doing righteousness. If you don't know because you are a babe, then ask somebody. Seek counsel. You know? So, hey, with that being said, facing it. Hey, Thakawa. Hey, Shalawam, bro. With people asking for money, nah, we don't do that shit. Okay? You don't do that shit at all. All right? Especially somebody that you don't know. He don't, like, that shit weird. You don't know him. You know? And this goes for all brothers, man. Ain't nobody gonna ask you for no money, bro. That ain't it. Brothers that's in camps, you got your camp to support you and help you if you need help. Okay? You know? If you're not in the camp, you know, hey, it might come a time where you might have to ask a brother, but that should be your last resort. Okay? All right? And first and foremost, bro, you got to be doing the work. You got to be doing what you're supposed to do, and you got to be trying to get a job and things of that nature. You can't be out here being a bum and think you about to live off the brotherhood. Like I said, like we say earlier, we been in this thing a little bit, and we done seen it all happen. We done seen brothers come through and try to be shiesty and asking for money and boom, 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 and trying to manipulate the brotherhood, thinking they gonna get money from everybody. Okay? We seen it all. So, for y'all brothers, bro, if you don't know this motherfucker, don't give him no damn money, man. All right? That shit is off. Things like that have to be ran up through the elders. Okay? You know? Don't let nobody be shiesty and manipulate you. All right? And the scripture says, give to a goodly man. Give to a goodly man. I don't know that brother. Do you know that brother? Thakawa, have you ever seen his videos or anything? Is he calling on the names and stuff? And even still, that brother don't be around. That brother ain't with us. He ain't in the lives. I don't know what that brother doing. You know? So, hey, don't get played out here. But, hey, with that being said, facing the east, giving all praises, honor, and glory be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, and Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone. As always, Shalawam to the Lord told elect 144,000 men, as well as 1/3. All right. As always, keep the faith, Kwam Yasharahla, and abide Barak. All right. Shalawam, Shalawam. Keep the faith, Shalawam.